referees 2 minutes. Reminder to all teams that the possessions will be updated approximately 30 minutes after full time. So for those teams progressing throughout the day, the affiliate coordinator will be sent information in regards to the times for these games. Thank you. Players and referees, 1 minute, please take the field.
Under 16 boys, quarterfinal action coming up. It's Wests and Parramatta. No, we're not at Lidcombe Oval. We're at Jubilee Park in Wagga. Finals day of the 2023 New South Wales Junior State Cup. Mike Sheen and Jason Stanton with you for this one. An old-fashioned grudge match from the 80s, Jason, but this is the new age, new style, and it should be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this one should be a cracker. Most of these boys that actually know each other. The local comp up there at Doyle Ground at Parramatta, not too far away from the Bark Huts Reserve there in Strathfield. So most of these boys that know each other, this is going to be a good one.
As the siren sounds in the background to get us underway, Parramatta in the traditional blue and gold, Wests in their traditional alternate strip of white with the black. As an old Magpies rugby league man, it was the black with the white for me, but this is the alternate kit, the one that Wests wear. Good touch made on the left-hand side. That was Cruz Frangie.
Yeah, the crowd's starting to roll in, Mike. We've got a bit of a West fan club in front of us.
The junior girls, the young girls, might be the 10s, I'd reckon, making a bit of noise for the boys in the 16s in the black and white. They roll forward. Yeah, Emmanuel Lagos wins a penalty early.
There's a lot of energy here, Mike. We're definitely at the pointy end of the tournament here.
Yes, this is for the sheep stations, as they say. Quarter-final action. Winner into the semis. You know, I can give you that sort of information. Have been poring over it overnight. So West, the winner of this one, will play Hills or Penrith from quarter-final 3 in the first semi-final.
Yeah, that was quite sharp there, that nice little sweep and dive from Kanan. Probably unlucky not to get the try. Referees decided to come back for the penalty, but Parramatta definitely been stretched there.
The Magpies girls making a lot of noise. The dive was made there from Michael Jukador. Apologies if I've got that wrong, Michael. As we see Lagos with it. Now they come out the back. That's Kanan for the line. Didn't get there. Good touch made around the area was Raymond McHale for Parramatta. They go right-hand side now. There's Lagos again setting it up. They peel back to the left-hand side. Long ball out wide. Ball on the inside from Charlie Alaro was there. It was high, but not able to be taken. Parramatta rolling upfield, getting some good momentum here, Parramatta. Up towards the halfway line as they dump in their box. Quarter-final action. First score 3 points, then 2 everyone after that. Referee giving a caution for a forceful push.
Yeah, the referees are going to have
this time.
Yeah, they're going to have their work cut out for them, the referees in this one, because you can feel the intensity starting to grow as the players settle in, and the speed's picking up, and a little bit more contact in those touches.
The intensity rising here at Jubilee Park, as is the temperature. West on the attack early. Jukador looking for the touch, plays it out of first receiver, goes himself. Touch was made, that's the last. He'll play it on the 7 right-hand side of the ground. 3 minutes gone, first half, no score in this Quarterfinal.
Oh, nice switch.
Nice ball to the outside. Can't get through. Touch was made on Brian Nader.
Yeah, unlucky
Parramatta
there.
holds on.
Yeah, I think a nice pass to the winger there might have been the first score, but it wasn't to be.
That first score vital. First score is 3 points. Every score after that is 2. For those new to the format and the tournament, first score is 3 points. Every score after that is 2. It's not a single 1-all scoreline.
Oh, great pressure there from Lagos.
So Wests with the turnover. Alaro plays it on the 10. Parramatta end of the ground. Touch now made. Jucador and Lagos seem to be the midfield generals for the Magpies. Coming to the middle of the ground. Happy to just slow it up. They're going to run a play here. Wests. They draw the penalty. That's what they were looking for, Parramatta. So they'll take the tap on the 7 Wests. Parramatta being told to advance in defence. Jucador to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Got it down, but there was a touch made first. Referees found a penalty to Parramatta.
Yeah, West are playing quite direct through the middle, and what that'll do, it's only a matter of time before Parramatta's going to have to collapse, and if they are good enough to get the ball to the winger, we could see our first try.
Jucador to the outside. Idea was right man coming through was Caden Canaan.
Yeah.
But the pass was way behind him and into touch on that eastern side of the ground.
Energetic defence there from Parramatta. This is the future talent, the future stars are on show here, and you can see how serious these clubs take it. We've actually got like Premier League coaches here. We've got Ricky Hetherington for Parramatta. We've got Milo Dalmaui, Michael Giacono on the west side. These clubs have put their best coaches with these young boys.
Ricky Hetherington, part of our commentary team over the weekend here at Jubilee Park. Thank him for his work over the weekend. Referees being red hot on the subs in and out of the box. Don't want to concede a penalty for too many players. JP Tanous wins the penalty for Wests in the 0, the 0-0. They're going to make the single change here, the Magpies. Referee.
Yeah, we've got Christian Azzi there, Joseph Matter in the play for West.
Force sub for Parramatta.
Yeah, good opportunity here for the Magpies if they can act quickly.
They've got numbers out wide to the left-hand side. That was Oscar Salome. Tried to get in while they had the 6-on-5 overlap for the moment. They're back to 6-on-6. Now the 77, Christian Azzi. Short ball inside, try ball West. Joseph Matter gets it down first to the Magpies.
Absolutely superb play there. Azzi and Matter coming through. Let's see if I can work out this scoreboard.
There we go.
Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, it was Azzi and Matter there for West, and as we pointed out, they just kept peppering the Parramatta line, and eventually just the sheer weight of possession there resulted in the first try in this match.
So Wests take that vital 3-0 lead. 5 minutes remaining first half. It's all for Parramatta to do now. Can they strike back? Bit of a juggle there from Billy Fanene Soliola.
Yeah, nice save in defence there by Christian Azzi to come in to snuff that one out.
Luke Takshi in a dummy half alongside Fanene Soliola, who goes for the line, doesn't make it. Touch was made on the last. It'll be a turnover. Wests get it from their own 7.
Yeah, West doing quite well. They're almost like a bit of an over squeeze. All the defenders went across to help out. So the Parramatta box will probably be communicating that, looking for something else.
West's getting a real drive on here. Good momentum out of their set this time. They're over the 10-metre line, attacking end of the ground. That's Jucador. Jucador. Ball knocked down by Parramatta. 6 more plays for Wests. Deep in attack here, Wests on the attack. Up 3-0, 4 to go first half. Quarterfinal action. The only thing missing is Rodonicus. Boyd. Donnelly. Oh, great hands there from Parramatta to force the error. Michael Bustani couldn't hold on for the Magpies. Here comes Parramatta on the attack once again.
Yeah, solid drive.
That's been said many times over the years. Parramatta on the attack over the halfway line. That's Kalyan Slayman. Little error there in the play the ball from Slayman. Wests get it. 3.5 to go to half time. Wests up 3-0, one score to their credit.
Yeah, I think maybe the Parramatta player unfortunately might have stepped on the line and the referees were right onto it. And this is just further possession for West Magpies. They'll be enjoying the run of this first half.
They'll certainly be enjoying it. These young girls down below us making a lot of noise. Adding to the colour and the atmosphere here at Jubilee Park for finals day. State Cup Southern Conference, good dive there from Caden Canaan, didn't make it. Penalty to the Magpies once again. They've been camping down this end of the ground.
Yeah, and we're starting to see that Parramatta line starting to squeeze a bit. So again, a sweeping play like that, almost where you dummy to the sweeper and go back the other way.
Little area in the play the ball. Little area in the play the ball from Wests. Parramatta get it on the 7, their own end of the ground, 2.5 to go to the break. Parramatta trails 3-0, down one score. If you're new to the concept, first score 3 points, then 2 for every score after that.
Almost a relieving penalty there for Parramatta. They haven't had a whole lot of ball up on the West line, and that's probably the next thing to see in this contest, to see how West can handle Parramatta attack.
They roll over the attacking 10-metre line. Parramatta on the attack. Good ball to the right, the left-hand side. The right of the West's defence. Just outside the attacking 7 now. Parramatta happy to hold it up. Finn Custo in the 6. Penalty to Parramatta. Now let's see what they've got here. Takshi directing traffic like he's on Argyle Street in Parramatta. They roll to the left-hand side. They give it off. That's Takshi receiving it. Ricky Hetherington happy with something they're going to say. That's a try to Parramatta.
Well, the referees are just checking they've got the right call, and this is the first real test for West. Parramatta have sent that sweep around to the short side. The referees called the defender off, and we've got a hit back from the Parramatta Eels.
So 3-2 the scoreline. Parramatta trail Wests. I think that might have been the 22 in Luke Takshi getting over for the score.
Yeah, probably a little bit of concern there in the West box, because that's probably the first time they've been asked some questions, and Parramatta will get a lot of confidence for that going into half time. Inside
a minute to go. Wests by a point. 3-2. Be very difficult to end up with a draw. I think it's almost impossible for a draw to end up here, so no extra time. They double back, the ball down. That's a great try. Matter with a double.
That's classy. Christian Azzi has been dominant from the very first tap off, and there was no denying him on that occasion. You just can't afford to give him that space. Christian Azzi, I think inside the Matter, I think it was. Absolute superb try for the Black and Whites.
Matter with a double, Pies up 5-2, 20 seconds remaining first half. Under 16 boys quarterfinal action from Jubilee Park. That's Jason Stanton. I'm Mike Sheen. Ricky Hetherington down on the touchline, coaching the Blue and Gold Army, trying to lift them to a semi-final berth. Penalty Wests. There's the hooter for half time. They'll take the play. I think West will be happy to just take the touch, will they? Yeah, they're happy to just take the play and go to the break at half-time. Parramatta trails 5-2 in this under-16s quarter-final. This has been a cracking game of touch football this morning here at Jubilee Park, match number 3 of the day.
I really like seeing that last try there, Mike, because it was what we call like a late switch, where as he's genuinely taken the guy on to try and score, attracted the defence, and then Matters ducked in under him, and that's a sort of very clever play that West are capable of, and that's what you're going to see more of on finals day. You know, a real variety in attack.
I can see Ricky Hetherington down in the huddle at halftime, laying down the law to his Parramatta boys. Meanwhile, Milad Al-Maoui in the West's huddle looking very calm and composed. On the far side of the ground, the eastern side. You can see the teams rolling around through the complex here at Jubilee Park. Good crowd in the grandstand already.
And when you have this sort of calibre of high performance coaching, after this halftime break, we could see a totally different second half. Ricky Hetherington, a very experienced, one of the top performing coaches. On the other side, we've got El Maui and Jacono. We could see a totally different second half here because they're very, very astute, judges of the game. And they're going to assess that first half and come out with different plays to run, different tactics for the second half.
Just watching Ricky Hetherington really laying down the law. Boys break from their huddles. Coach's work he's done. He can't do much more with his charges. Halftime message has been delivered. Wests will start play as we get underway in this second half of this under 16 boys quarterfinal. Wests lead at 5-2, 2 scores to 1. Parramatta have the task in front of them. Can the Blue and Gold Army strike back? Or will the Magpies advance to a semi-final? They will take on either Hills or Penrith in that semi-final later this morning. Lovely ball to the outside. That was far too easy for Western Suburbs.
First class attack there. And Joseph Matter really coming into his own. That was an important set for Parramatta to hold out. And unfortunately, they weren't able to do it. And the Western Suburbs Magpies with the wind in their sails.
Pretty sure that was Michael Jukador getting over for the score, making it 7-2. Inside 60 seconds gone, second half of this quarterfinal. Parramatta, the task got a little bit tougher, the mountain a little bit steeper. Can they bounce back? Takshi has the lone try for Parramatta. He'll go into dummy half just outside the 7. Long ball left-hand side. Was the touch made? They're appealing for it. Yes, they get it. Just short of the line. Touch was made on Antonius Habib. They go to the left-hand side. Touch was made. It'll be a turnover. Antonius Habib in the number 1 shirt. Now, Parramatta having to defend once again. 90 seconds gone. They're down 7-2. They need 3 scores to get back into this game. Wests on the attack. Inside the Parramatta half. That's the 10-metre line they're crossing. Ball left behind. Referee says play on. Crowd groaned. Long ball out wide. Finds Christopher Amadeo. Back on the inside. No, it's not going to count. Penalty to Parramatta.
Yeah, it was a forward pass there. The actual ball control and the speed on show here is absolutely incredible. You wouldn't be mistaken. You could easily be watching a men's Premier League game here, how well these young boys are playing.
It's been excellent skills from both sides in this game so far today. 9 minutes remaining. A pile of black and white streaming into the ground. Supporting the Magpies, 16 boys. Ball goes to ground, it won't matter. Jared Canaan couldn't hold on to that. So Wests with a comfortable lead. Ball thrown away, so 10-metre penalty for Wests. Just rubbing a bit more salt into the wound of Parramatta. They take the tap just short of halfway. Cruz Frangier. The number 3, the 7's Matter. He's got 2 tries to his name. We'll go into dummy half, keep it alive with Christian Azzi, who's been the midfield general. He takes the touch. What's he going to do this time? Trying to draw the defenders into him.
Yeah, that's Azzi and Canaan.
Azzi with a long ball. Goes to ground. It was intended for Michael Bustani. Couldn't come up with it in the end. Now Parramatta need to score and score quickly to get back in the contest here. Parramatta working to their box on the western side of the ground.
Yeah, definitely enough time. There's enough time for the Eels.
Plenty of time for Parramatta. That's listed in the 18. Chase Kingston Liston fires it off to Finn Custo. And Harrison Fletcher turns it over on the last. Wests make a mistake here. A chance for the Parramatta side. What can they do with it?
Yeah, just a little sniff now for Parramatta. An uncharacteristic turnover from the Magpies. Parramatta really have to make them pay here. They're going to need 3 scores.
Luke Takshi on the attack. A little bit of tape around that left knee. They get the penalty here, Parramatta. They take the tap and go quickly. He dives for the line, and they're going to say no. Second penalty in quick succession.
Luke Takshi's one of the high performers from yesterday, and he's had a really strong weekend. So he could be the man to try and turn it around here for Parramatta and get him back in this game.
On the park now, Raymond McHale. That's him playing the ball in the 16, replacing the number 6, Finn Custo. So we see Parramatta keeping it alive on the right-hand side. Was the touch made? Yes. Defence from West holds strong. Late pass is the ruling. 6.5 to go. West's in control. 7-2 over Parramatta.
Yeah, both these defensive lines are quite compressed, Mike. So I'd be encouraging some long balls to the winger if I was in either team's box at the moment.
They've got numbers to the left-hand side here, Western Suburbs, but they decide to roll midfield. Ducador and Lagos doing the traffic directing. They're the 1-2 punch. Ducador got it down, did he? They're going to say yes, he did. Ducador gets a double. Makes it 9-2 in favour of Wests. And you would say, still with 6 minutes remaining, that just about ices the win for Western Suburbs. Be very hard to see them come back from here.
Yeah, and that was really classy attack there from West, and just the variety of play. We've seen sweeping plays and like runarounds or wraps. We've seen some dive overs, some quick release returns. It's been really a handful for Parramatta to try and to sort of come to terms with that sort of variety of attack.
Next game up is the under-18 girls quarter-final, Easts and Canterbury. That's coming up after this one at 8:30. I'm going to check myself on the times. 8:30 is our next start. Easts and Canterbury, the 18 girls quarter-final. The big guns come out to play on finals day here at Jubilee Park.
Eastern Canterbury, that'll be one to look forward to.
Long ball out wide, try ball in the corner. Christian Sarkis gets it down. They're going to say, yes, that's a try to Parramatta. They're still alive, the blue and golds. 4:40 remaining, they're down by 5.
Yeah, they've still got time. That was a tremendous try. They're probably kicking himself a little bit. They haven't tried that earlier, but they've still got time. Still got time to get a few back if they can control the ball and unsettle this West attack.
3 scores needed in 4.5 minutes. Not impossible, but will be a tough assignment for the Parramatta side. West's directing traffic nicely. Kanan plays it. Out of dummy half goes Matter. Has 2 to his name. Long ball to the left. They'll get it down in the corner. Will they? No, it won't count. Forward pass to Charlie Alaro. Parramatta on the counter. Looking to roll forward and get another one in a hurry. Nice little step there. That was the number 8, Isaac Angel. Working to the touchline here, Parramatta. Reinforcements on, that's Habib. Habib goes down. Referee says play on. Touch was made. Billy Fanini, Soliola. Now McHale over the top. Ball for the corner. Did he get it down in the corner? No. Harrison Fletcher made the acrobatic dive, but the cover was there.
Great scramble from the West Magpies. They're making it tough for Parramatta. Parramatta's really in this fight. They're showing some great skill, but West are just hanging in there. Scrappy hanging in there, making it hard for them to come back.
Error from the Magpies. West have a chance to defend again. Parramatta on the 7. Full set at their disposal. Just over 3 minutes to go. A score here makes it interesting. Fanini, Soliola, my apologies. That's him in the 17. Penalty Parramatta. Offside the ruling. Fanini, Soliola plays it. Takes the tap. Gets it back. They're going to run a play here, Parramatta. What have they got in their bag of tricks? No touch made. Now it is. They go out of dummy half. He'll need to offload the ball. Needs support. Gets it away. Goes to ground. They want a penalty here. Parramatta referee says hold it.
Yeah, the referees will just have a quick chat to unpack that. It was a very strong play from Parramatta, but they just weren't able to get the ball down to finish it off for the score.
Penalty to Parramatta. The 18 boys are watching this on the touchline. I can see Prince Guian in the grandstand cheering on the boys. Fanini Soliola. No, he didn't get there. Touch was made. 2 minutes remaining. 2-minute warning for Parramatta. They need 3 in 2 minutes. Referee sets the mark. Fanini Soliola gives it off. McHale dancing around, trying to find an opening. Fanini Soliola wins another penalty. No, the referee says not on the right mark. A forced sub for Wests. Jukador goes off. They've got an overlap here out wide, Parramatta. They can't use it on this occasion. Referee says touch was made inside 90 seconds to go. Get the feeling Parramatta is going to run out of time here. Parramatta to the left-hand side. They doubled back. The inside ball was there for Habib, but he couldn't get there. West will have it on the 7 with 70 seconds to go. They're up 9-4.
Yeah, this has been impressive from the West Magpies. It's going to serve them well going into the remainder of the day because they've come up against a strong opposition in Parramatta who have really taken it to them, and West have been able to respond.
It'll be Hills or Penrith. They meet in a semi-final. That's Lagos.
West have got 7 on at the moment.
So that's a...
Still got 7 on. That was a little bit comical there. They had 7 on, one player ran on, off, and another one ran back on.
Came back on, and they still had 7. Parramatta under pressure. They're not going to get out of jail this time inside 30 seconds. 9-4 the scoreline to the Magpies.
Yeah, spirited performance from the Parramatta Eels, but probably a fraction outclassed here today in this matchup with the Magpies.
The 22 for Parramatta is Luke Takshi. Now it's Habib. Takes the touch. Takshi, the siren sounds in the background. This will be the final play. It won't matter. Wests are through to the semi-finals. Wests win at 9-4 over Parramatta in the under-16 boys. Good result for the Magpies. Parramatta bows out at the quarter-final stage. Up next, the under-18 girls, the big girls in town, and it's a heavyweight battle, Easts and Canterbury. Okay. This is our last team sheet too, Jace. Yeah.
That concludes our 8 a.m. time slot for today, the 2023 Interstate Cup Southern Conference Finals Day. Just a reminder, all clubs, if you could please take the rubbish